Babes, so this is our customer for today, and today I'll be taking you through how we made these beautiful lemonade braids for this client. So if you know lemonade braids so well, you'll know that from the knotless to how you are cutting, how you are positioning yourself is very important in lemonade braid. If you cut it too close to the face, it doesn't look nice. If you cut it too low to the back, it doesn't look nice. If you don't arrange your knotless accordingly, like them dropping between the lines, your lemonade will still not look nice. So here, all I was doing was to try as much as possible so that I will not be having those problems I mentioned at the end of this video. So I literally, when you're cutting lemonade braids, I'll give you a trick. Always cut behind the ear towards the lower back of the head. What do I mean? You pick your comb from behind the ear. Instead of going straight, go in a curved motion, and then you get your best drops. Mostly that is what I do. That is the trick I do. And you can see how I'm just trying to see how that and this thing, the knotless at the back are dropping so fine even before we finished. Like it's aligning so good. So that is just the trick you need to do. Cut behind the ear and go in a curved motion, and you have your best positioned lemonade braids. You can even see, even before we finish, see how it's dropping nicely, like it's not hanging and it's not going to the back. So here I was just trying to style this hair the best way I could. I was stitching very carefully because in as much as I want to get very neat stitch, I still want my customer's scalp to be maintained. I don't want her to feel much pains. Yeah, I know it's braids. She must feel a little tension, but it's better it's little than for it to be so much. See how carefully I was stitching. So if you're a beginner braider and you want to learn how to stitch with your nails, trust me, it involves a lot of practice. But there, another trick for stitching with your nails is once you want to stitch, always hold the hair at the hair you cut, raise it up, put your fingers between and cut. And while you do this consistently, you're going to get the best results over time. Always have it at the back of your mind that consistency comes with perfection, and consistency comes with the mindset of, oh, I can do it. Because stitching with your fingers is faster, it's neater, and it's more conditioned for a braider. Because while you stitch with your hands, this gives you like a very neat finish. It gives you an aligned styling. But you don't just expect to start stitching with your hand today and then you want it to be something that you are accustomed to. No, you need to position yourself where you practice, you rehearse, and then practice on a human being's head. It's very different from practicing on a mannequin, because while you practice on a mannequin, remember, the mannequin is not going to move in the position that you've positioned it, but humans are going to move. So that is why most times, yes, practice and become perfect on your mannequin, but always go over to a human's head before you say that you can do it or not. By now, I'm sure you can see how neat these braids are getting, and I'm very sure you can see while I said cut behind the ear and go in an oval this thing circle, not in a vertical cut. Don't cut from the ear and just go straight. No, it's going to make your lemonade braids look hangy. But if you cut behind the ear and take your cutting like in an oval shape, you are going to get the best ever lemonade cut. And in this video, I don't know if you noticed, but we were using a darker shade of black attachment compared to the shade of my customer's hair. But one thing I did was I tucked my customer's hair into these attachments because that is what any professional hairstylist would do. So maybe I'm going to make a different video on how to tuck your client's heads into your extensions. These results produce longevity, produces neatness, and it helps protect your customer's hair, because while you are trimming, you are not trimming off your customer's hair, you are just trimming out the excess flyovers of the attachment and not your customer's hair. And here we are, the part where all of you hate, but I love, because these parts helps makes your attachment become lighter, most especially for customers who do not want their hairs to be bulky. Like this, my customer, she didn't want anything bulky. Then we are in Nigeria, NEPA will always take light. And here is the finished result, guys. What do you think? Did I eat or